If money keeps coming into your home and then mysteriously disappears no matter how much you earn, you just cannot seem to save or build wealth, then the real culprit might not be your job or your spending habits. It could actually be something sitting right there in your kitchen. Hello, I am Master Han. In Feng Shui, the kitchen is the heart of the home. It is where fire is kept alive, where wealth is stored, and where the flow of prosperity is maintained for the whole family. But what most people do not realize is that certain items, if they appear or are left forgotten in the kitchen, can become black holes that drain your wealth energy. These items quietly suck away your finances without you even knowing it. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the things you should absolutely never leave in your kitchen. And more importantly, I will show you simple and effective ways to fix these issues so your kitchen can become a powerful place for building long-term prosperity. If you truly want your money to stop coming and going and instead grow and multiply in your home, then do not take your eyes off this video for even a second. Before we begin, take a moment to write a positive affirmation in the comments section. I keep money in my kitchen. This will help activate the flow of abundance in your direction. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any Feng Shui secrets that can help you keep your money and expand your wealth. So right now, let us dive into the most important part, the 7 kitchen items you need to get rid of immediately if you do not want your wealth to keep slipping away. Number 1, old moldy or cracked wooden items. In Feng Shui, wood holds a special place because it symbolizes life growth and the stability of a family. When wooden objects are still solid and shiny, they radiate strong, positive energy, bringing harmony and a sense of peace to your space. However, over time, as the surface becomes worn, moldy, or cracked, that energy starts to shift. Instead of nourishing life, these items begin to collect negative energy, making your kitchen feel heavy and gloomy. Cracks on wood surfaces are not just signs of physical deterioration. In Feng Shui, they also represent separation and financial loss. These cracks act like leaks, where wealth energy escapes, never staying in one place. That is why many hardworking families still find it difficult to save money. No matter how much they earn, they never feel secure, and the reason might just be those old wooden items lying around their kitchen. Many people tend to hold on to old tables, chairs, cutting boards, or wooden shelves out of sentiment or frugality. But keeping these items around unknowingly maintains stagnant energy in the home. Instead of preserving memories, they are allowing decay and instability to linger in one of the most vital areas of the house. And when energy cannot circulate smoothly, wealth cannot gather and grow. Fortunately, the solution is simple. If you can, do not hesitate to replace any wooden items that are moldy, cracked, or worn out. A sturdy dining table or a clean, polished cutting board does more than just make your life more convenient. It also reactivates positive energy and breathes new life into your kitchen. If some items carry sentimental value and you prefer not to part with them, at least clean them regularly. Using salt or vinegar is a great natural way to disinfect while also helping to neutralize stagnant energy, restoring freshness to the space. Once your wooden items are cleaned or replaced, you will notice a clear change in the atmosphere. The space feels brighter, warmer, and more relaxing to be in. And most importantly, your wealth energy stays intact, no longer scattered, but steadily building up toward long-term abundance for your whole family. Number 2, knives and scissors left out in the open. Knives and scissors are common kitchen tools, but few people realize that they carry a very intense energy. In Feng Shui, their sharp blades represent cutting or aggressive energy. When left exposed, stuck in the wall, or lying openly on countertops, this energy radiates throughout your space. It creates an invisible tension. Even if no one says anything, people in the home may start to feel anxious or irritable. The first effect of leaving knives and scissors out is the atmosphere in your household. When sharp energy is circulating in your living space, people become more easily agitated. Small misunderstandings can escalate into arguments. Believe it or not, many families experience frequent conflicts simply because their knives and scissors are not stored properly. Once those blades are put away, the tension eases and peace returns, especially during meals. Leaving sharp tools out in the open does not just affect your mood, it also directly impacts your wealth. In Feng Shui, anything that symbolizes cutting represents separation or fragmentation. An exposed blade may symbolize blocked opportunities, a shaky career, or unstable finances. If you are someone looking for security, especially in your later years, this is something to pay serious attention to. The calmer your kitchen feels, the easier it is for wealth to stay rather than be sliced apart and scattered. Thankfully, the fix is easy. Store knives and scissors inside drawers or closed containers, preferably at a low level below eye height. This not only keeps everyone safe, but it also stops that aggressive energy from spreading. If you use a knife block, choose one with a cover or lid. Avoid leaving knives standing upright with the blades facing outward. A small change like this can turn your kitchen from a place of tension into one of warmth and comfort. Once everything sharp is neatly put away, the energy in your home becomes lighter and more pleasant. Relationships within the family naturally become more harmonious. And most importantly, your wealth is protected, no longer being cut up by invisible sharp energy. Number 3, dining table pushed up against the wall. In Feng Shui, the dining table is not just a place to eat. It represents unity and is a magnet for prosperity. When a dining table is placed in an open space, energy can flow evenly all around it, creating a balanced and abundant atmosphere. But when the table is pushed up against a wall, that circulation is instantly blocked. Energy can only move in one direction, creating a one-way flow that leads to stagnation. People sitting with their backs to the wall may feel restricted, like their space is limited. Meanwhile, those facing the wall often experience a blocked view, both physically and symbolically. These feelings reflect the idea that wealth has no room to grow. It only moves in a narrow, one-sided direction, making it difficult to accumulate or build lasting abundance. Beyond that, a table against the wall also disrupts the natural balance of everyday life. When everyone is forced to sit on one side, conversation and connection are limited. Meals lose their sense of togetherness. In Feng Shui, the dining table is considered essential for maintaining family harmony and prosperity. What seems like a convenient layout may actually be blocking the flow of wealth in your home. The adjustment is quite simple. If space allows, move the table about 4 inches or roughly 10 centimeters away from the wall. That small gap is enough to allow energy to circulate fully around the table. Even in a small kitchen, you can place an extra chair on the side facing the wall. Even if no one uses it, the presence of that chair helps restore visual and energetic balance. Number 4, rotten food or expired items in the refrigerator. The refrigerator is seen as a miniature storage vault in your home. It directly reflects how you store your wealth and life energy. When you open the fridge, what you see is more than just food. It is a symbol of how you manage abundance. A neat fridge filled with fresh produce and vibrant food reflects wealth and vitality. But one full of wilted vegetables, rotten leftovers, or expired bottles becomes a trash bin for your prosperity. Rotten food produces decomposing energy. In Feng Shui, this is called dead energy. It is heavy and stagnant, and it drags down all the positive energy in your home. Every time you open the fridge, even briefly, you absorb some of that energy and it weighs you down. You might feel tired, unmotivated, or mentally foggy without knowing why. And often the real cause is the forgotten junk sitting in your fridge. Keeping spoiled food is like holding on to decay. It prevents prosperity from taking root. On the other hand, a clean, organized refrigerator filled with leafy greens, fresh fruit, and unexpired goods radiates fullness and health. That visual freshness feeds your energy and reflects a healthy financial flow, always being refreshed, always circulating. In Feng Shui, this is the energy of a strong income, never stale, never blocked. A fresh fridge lifts your spirits and clears the path for abundance to enter. So cleaning your refrigerator is not just housekeeping, it is purifying your treasure vault. When you throw out spoiled food, discard expired sauces, and keep only clean, usable items, you are detoxifying your wealth container. And when your storage is fresh, the flow of energy becomes clearer and more stable, helping prosperity move into your life with ease. Number 5, worn-out brooms and old cleaning rags in the kitchen. Brooms and cleaning rags are tools meant to sweep away dirt and keep your home clean. When they are new, they help refresh the energy flow, making the kitchen feel bright and pleasant. But once they become old, frayed, or start to smell, they no longer bring cleanliness. Instead, they turn into carriers of stagnant, polluted energy. A broom with worn-out bristles cannot sweep dust properly. It only pushes dirt around, scattering it throughout the space. In Feng Shui, this reflects a disruption in energy flow. Bad energy stays while good energy cannot settle. Old rags are just as harmful. When they are too dirty, every time you wipe something with them, you are actually spreading bacteria and stagnant energy into your surroundings. Over time, this pollutes the kitchen's atmosphere, making it feel heavy and claustrophobic, which can slowly affect the mood and fortune of the entire household. For many older people, holding on to old brooms or rags comes from a desire to save money, thinking they can still be used a bit longer. But keeping tools that no longer serve their purpose is the same as holding on to bad energy. These worn-out objects create a sense of stagnation in the space that is meant to nurture warmth and abundance. Instead of supporting the household, they drag it down. The solution is small but meaningful. Get into the habit of replacing your broom and cleaning rags regularly. Do not wait until they completely fall apart. When you buy a new one, you are not just getting a cleaning tool. You are refreshing the energy in your home, clearing away what is stagnant, and making room for positive energy to flow in. Also, where you store these items matters. Brooms and rags should never be placed in the cooking or dining area. These spaces represent nourishment and family support. Instead, give them their own corner that is hidden, tidy, and out of sight. A kitchen only truly feels fresh and uplifting when even the smallest items like brooms and rags are treated with care. Once these old items are replaced, you will feel a noticeable shift. The space feels lighter, your spirit feels more at ease. And that is exactly when wealth energy can start flowing freely, staying in the home, instead of being blocked by invisible dirty forces. Number 6, overflowing or uncovered trash cans. Trash cans are a necessary part of any kitchen, but in Feng Shui, they represent things that are old, broken, or no longer valuable. That is why they naturally carry heavy, stagnant energy, and if not managed properly, this energy can easily spread throughout your kitchen. When a trash can is left overflowing, messy, or without a lid, this polluted energy slowly seeps into the surrounding space. It is like allowing negative energy to creep into your home, silently breaking down your sense of peace and abundance. Beyond the unpleasant smell, an open trash can also has a very bad symbolic meaning in Feng Shui. It reflects a lack of control, a kind of carelessness, like letting your money slip away without being able to hold on to it. Seeing an overflowing trash bin can subconsciously make you feel stressed, overwhelmed, and disorganized. On the other hand, a covered, tidy trash can sends a positive message: bad energy is sealed away, and the clean energy in the kitchen is protected and preserved. This is the kind of subtle balance Feng Shui emphasizes, removing what no longer serves you without letting it affect what is still good and valuable. Where you place your trash can is equally important. If it is placed too close to the stove or the dining table, the negative energy from the trash can easily mix into the energy that nourishes your family. This is something Feng Shui strongly warns against. It can dull or block the flow of good fortune. That is why choosing the right spot for your trash can is almost as important as placing your stove or home altar. The best location is in a hidden corner away from main walkways in the kitchen. This keeps the bad energy out of sight and out of your energy flow. Your daily habits also play a big role. Taking out the trash before bed, not letting it pile up overnight, and cleaning the bin regularly are powerful ways to keep the space pure. These small actions may seem simple, but in Feng Shui, they carry deep meaning. They are like sealing off the exit points for wealth energy, making sure your prosperity does not silently slip away. A kitchen with a clean, discreet, and well-maintained trash can does not just feel better to use, it also supports a sense of peace and abundance for the whole household. It is proof that good Feng Shui is not just about big design choices, it is also about how much care you put into the smallest daily details. Number 7. Upside-down bowls and plates. Many people habitually place their bowls upside down after washing, thinking it helps them dry faster. But the image of a bowl turned face down is very symbolic in Feng Shui. It looks like everything inside has been dumped out, representing loss, imbalance, and the inability to retain wealth. This is more than just a habit. It sends a message that prosperity cannot stay. An upside-down bowl becomes a sealed object, no longer able to hold anything. When several bowls and plates are stacked this way in the kitchen or on a shelf, they start to radiate a kind of closed, stagnant energy. Even if wealth tries to enter the home, there is no container to hold it. Positive energy also gets blocked. Over time, this affects your state of mind. You may feel like no matter how much you work, something always feels empty. Money comes in, but it disappears just as quickly, leaving no lasting stability. In contrast, bowls and plates placed upright send a completely different message. They look like empty vessels ready to receive, symbolizing openness, acceptance, and the ability to welcome abundance. When your dishes are neatly arranged with the openings facing up, your kitchen feels more orderly and harmonious. This allows positive energy to circulate and settle, transforming into lasting prosperity. The solution here is simple and easy to apply. After washing, let your bowls and plates dry with the open side facing up, or wipe them dry and store them neatly in a cupboard. This small change flips the energy from pouring out to inviting in. It is a powerful way to show that you are ready to receive wealth, good fortune, and blessings. For many elders, keeping the home neat and tidy is a core value. Arranging bowls and plates correctly is not just about cleanliness. It reflects a belief that the home should always be open to welcoming good things. It is a small habit that contributes in a big way to building peace, abundance, and a strong foundation of blessings for future generations. Once old, stagnant items are cleared away, the kitchen does not just become cleaner, it also opens up space for wealth energy to flow more freely. And to ensure that this energy does more than just cleanse the air, that it actually becomes a force to nourish abundance, we need to know how to activate prosperity right from the heart of the kitchen. To turn your kitchen into a space that nurtures wealth, the very first thing to focus on is keeping it clean, bright, and warm. A neat kitchen free of dust and darkness creates a calming atmosphere and allows energy to circulate harmoniously. A well-lit space combined with the cozy warmth of the stove not only brings peace of mind, but also sends a powerful Feng Shui signal of stability and prosperity. When you walk into a kitchen that feels bright and organized, you can instantly sense its freshness, and that feeling lays the foundation for wealth to settle and stay. Beyond keeping the space clean and well lit, there is a small but powerful Feng Shui tip: place a jar of white salt in a corner of the kitchen. Salt is traditionally believed to absorb negative energy and purify the environment. Though simple, a salt jar acts like a net for good luck, catching and holding on to positivity rather than letting it scatter. It is a subtle yet effective way to strengthen the flow of good energy in your kitchen. Another way to enhance balance in the kitchen is by adding a small plant that suits your personal energy. Green plants represent the wood element in Feng Shui, which helps balance out the clash between water and fire, two powerful forces that naturally exist in any kitchen. With greenery present, the kitchen feels less harsh and more harmonious, calming and pleasant. Herbs like basil, mint, or golden pothos are especially ideal. They are easy to care for and radiate fresh, vibrant energy. Basil adds a sweet, comforting aroma. Mint brings a sense of cool freshness, and golden pothos symbolizes longevity and prosperity. Place a small potted plant near the dining table, on the windowsill, or beside your prep area. It softens the space visually and invites vitality, making it easier for wealth energy to arrive and stay long-term. In addition to plants, one final elegant touch to complete this picture of abundance is to decorate your dining table with a plate of fresh fruit. Fruit is not just nutritious, it also holds deep symbolic meaning in Feng Shui. A plate of bright golden oranges resembles a shining sun, symbolizing peace and a powerful energy source. Red apples are known to represent harmony, good health, and family unity. And a bunch of plump grapes with many fruits growing together has long symbolized wealth, blessings, and family togetherness. A kitchen that is clean and bright, enriched with elements of purification and symbols of abundance, becomes more than just a place for cooking. It becomes a sacred space that supports the health and prosperity of the entire family. This is the harmony between practical organization and thoughtful feng shui. Together, they bring lasting abundance over time. So as we can now clearly see, the kitchen is not just where meals are made, it is the very heart of the home where wealth energy is nurtured. By simply removing old stagnant items, reorganizing for better flow, and activating just a few simple feng shui elements, you can retain prosperity and build a stable foundation of abundance for your family. Always remember, a clean, bright, and balanced kitchen does more than feel peaceful, it invites prosperity to stay. When the kitchen is strong, the whole household becomes strong. When good energy flows through the kitchen, both your mental and financial life will feel more complete. And now I want you to take one small but meaningful action. Head to the comments and write this positive affirmation: I keep prosperity in my kitchen. This is your way of planting the seed for abundance to begin flowing into your life. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can continue joining me for in-depth feng shui insights, helping you protect your money, grow your money, and enjoy a peaceful life surrounded by loved ones. We still have so many fascinating feng shui secrets to explore together.